Welcome back to XPGIN, humanity's official Imperial news source. My name's Captain Shaq, and tonight we've got a special report. I'm transmitting live from the surface of Alam, in the Elegon system. Just 28 hours ago, I found myself passing through the Eldith Freeport, making my way here. I found myself in awe of the Just Khan's beautiful golden cities. After boarding a transport destined for this once mysterious empire of the Elegon, I found myself struck. Not in awe of the beauty like in Freeport, but in the stark difference between there and here. It's hard to believe that this dusty, hot, putrid-smelling planet was once a capital of an empire. Reminders of Imperial bombardment are around every corner. Fires in the distant parts of the city give the city a feeling of endless twilight. The fires have been set by malcontent slaves and rioters. Moff Andrew, general of the newly built 212th Air Assault Battalion and currently the prefect of the Elegon Worlds, has stated that this area is just waiting for a spark to ignite the largest rebellion the Empire has ever seen. Yet, strangely, he seems completely unworried. When I pressed him on the issue, he just laughed and pointed out a nearby window. Outside transports, taking off and landing over and over again, landing zones never seem to be empty for long, and the busy work of unloading troops, armor, and supplies never seems to stop. The Empire is ready. Even out here, news of the death of Dr. Tabby has reached us. Her service on board Venture Station will never be forgotten. Humanity's first Imperial research station has led to the betterment of the Empire and the lives of its citizens. She will be missed greatly. Having served through 3 different emperors, she watched the Empire become what it is today. More than that, she helped shape it. Polaris Prime has issued a statement regarding the hallucinogenic plant found outside her major colony, saying that they are safe for the population and should be enjoyed. Armco has entered the robotics game this afternoon, releasing the first T-100 robotic colony assistant. These worker units will be helping with mining and other menial tasks all over the Empire for the next few years. The Senate voted in favor this week of a new Slavery Regulation Act. This act will give protection under the law to slaves in a more consistent fashion across the Empire. Thank you for joining us this evening. I'm Captain Shaq with XPGIN. Join the Empire today for a better tomorrow. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, Captain Shaq here. Welcome back to the Grand Campaign in Stellaris. Now, there's a ton of stuff on the top of our screen. Today's gonna be an interesting episode because it's gonna be more than likely the first time I've ever made a Federation. I almost said formation. Federation in Stellaris. So we've got the Themlar who love us but are currently surrounded by their enemies. I wanna back them up, so I think making the Federation as quickly as possible is going to be the smart thing to do because they've just recently declared peace after having like the 50-year war or something going on with the Predators and the Icanians, and it's chaos. The only people who aren't fighting them right now are the Nurian Confederation, who also like us. We are gonna have like a 3, maybe even 4-way, right then, 4-way Federation. So that could be really cool. The Just Khan actually really like us. We've got some rebel issues to the south. I'm sure you guys saw in the intro. Man, like let's go through all the stuff on the top there because there's a lot of stuff going on. So we've got inactive buildings on Alam, probably because the rebels destroyed those buildings. I don't know what we want to call them rebels, the terrorist cells. Not even really that, just malcontent slave at this point because they haven't rebelled yet completely. What do we got here? Hey, you guys don't do very well for research. Okay, so yeah, you guys are kind of crap for research. And, oh, you're not even built yet. Man, building robots takes forever, it seems. Oh, we can't upgrade something, though. What is this? This is the... it's Power Hub. This is the engineering facility. I can go to engineering facility 2 because we did get the research for that. Definitely want to. Trying to get our research up there and keep... Because we're ahead. We're ahead on technology right now. We've got Star Destroyer technology. We're up to cruisers, which is hilarious because a lot of people are like, oh, he's got Star Destroyers. There's nowhere to go from there. We're only at cruiser level. We haven't even hit battleship level. And because we're using the Empire mod, we can keep going even farther than that. There's quite a bit of ship unlocks that we're gonna get. So we still have those inactive buildings. What's inactive on this planet? The farm? Is that what you're complaining about? Because I'm not really worried about the farm. And we're building a robot there anyways. Last thing I want is the Elegon like growing in population just in case they rebel. Our armies are there just in case. We have our security forces. All the security forces are currently led by our the leader of the newly formed 212th. reformed because they were wiped out during the invasion. Moff Andrew Secreta. Now, let's go ahead and go through the rest of these real fast. So, inactive buildings, not worried about it. Fleet combat stats, we took out, what was this? Some lurkers. We didn't lose any ships, right? Yep, 0 losses, good. Our main fleet is way out here. That's right, we were dealing with any of the hostile aliens out here. So let's give you orders to return. This is why we're negative on energy credits right now, which is one of the things it's probably telling us about. Because the fleet is so far away from home, and as soon as it leaves orbit, it's so large, it eats power for fuel. It's pretty terrible. At the same time, our secondary fleets here were ships that we were building. I've already given them orders to go home so they can join up with the Imperial Defense Fleet, currently commanded by Admiral Lone Star. So we've got a few more ships to join up with that fleet. Good sized fleet, just over 1,000 defense power, so not bad. The main fleet is over 3,000. Still not enough, I don't think, to take on the automated dreadnought, but we'll get to it. Sadly, Tabby did die in our last episode. We've already done the fleet stats. We've gotten some new debris analyzed by our science ship, which there should be even more out there. There's been a new rivalry, not really worried about that. Not really worried about unemployment. Powerful pop faction. The Emancipation Movement has 80%. Oh, crap, okay. They're stoking the fire. Oh, man. It's not good. It's not good. The rebellion is growing. It's gonna be interesting. We'll see what happens. Clear that. Too many colonized systems. We're well aware of that. We're going to be making sectors soon. I'm just not quite sure what areas. It will probably be these guys as the very first sector. You know what? We might do that now anyways. Make our first sector. Do a little bit of that management stuff now before we create the Federation. Let's go ahead and mess around with sectors. It's been so long since we've created a sector. What we need to do is go under here, go under our planets and sectors. There it is. Create a new sector. Now, what do we want to call this sector? I'm thinking just the Elegon sector. And then we've got to make somebody manage it. Now, this is going to take, actually, I think it's free to make the sector, but it costs money to remove, or not money, but influence, yeah, to remove systems from a sector. I can't add you. I can't add you to it. There's no planets in between. I haven't scanned these worlds? Really? I guess there's really no point at the moment. All right, well, there's the first sector, the Elegon. The Alam sector is what they're calling it. You will grow. As soon as we can connect these empires, we can connect, we'll hook you up. But we're back down. We can actually have one more planet, because that's 2 right there. So we can have one more planet now in our direct control. And what sucks about this is, I have no control now of what's built on the surface of this planet, right? I can't do any of this stuff. I can resettle pops, but that's just about it. That's just about it, so. Who's actually in control of this sector right now? So we want to go to our sector management, planets and sectors, manage sector. Here we go. Assign a leader. Oh, we've got to assign a governor to do this. I can't just pick like a military official. I wanted to get our the 212 leader like running the show here, but I guess it requires a governor, and we haven't had one yet. Not in a while. Army garrison could be good. And minus in garrison cost could be good. In case they rebel, right? Like our idea is the military force that's there will keep the peace. So I kind of like the idea that we're gonna have an army veteran running the show. We'll go with the youngest one. That way he has a chance to get promoted. We're gonna use a little bit of our faction standing. We have some coming in now, which is nice. So there you go, you've been assigned. We'll name him in the next episode. Let's go ahead and unpause it and create our Federation. We're gonna start creating our Federation by talking with the JustCon, because they're the largest empire out here, and I'm gonna invite you to a Federation. We can invite them into our Federation. This will increase their trust with us by 1, maximum of 100. It will cost us 2 influence each month. This is the formation of the Federation. Yikes, that's huge, but I'm confirming it. The royal family has been a close ally to the Empire. We've invited them. We're waiting for their response, and we'll go ahead and just wait. Wait a minute. Do you gain? Did I read that wrong? No, Federation is -2, but our monthly gain is 5 because we're combined. Oh! Oh, is that what's going on? We combine our influence. I didn't know that. That's interesting, because I expected this to drop because it's -2 for having a federation, but we jumped up to +5 in influence. Influence is incredibly important to us because this is how we do our policies, it's how we establish colonies, and now we should have a federation fleet as well. Our militaries have been combined into one fighting force. But anyways, rooted in place. A recent survey indicates that residents of Polaris Prime are much less likely than other denizens of the XPG Galactic Empire to migrate to other planets. The survey does not address whether this could be due to the psychological dependency on the low-level sensory arousal caused by the plant that's messing with everybody. So that's intriguing, but fine, I guess. Let's take a look at now our alliance, the Galactic Empire, now takes up this entire sector. All of this is Empire or Federation space right here. That is crazy. We have considered your offer carefully and decided to join your auspicious compact. Now, can we rename the Federation? I want to know, like, what? I assume we're leading it. This is going to be a learning experience for all of us. I'm sure a lot of you are like, oh, you already. Federation Association offer. Oh, okay. So I didn't even have to do it. The JustCon wishes to bring in the Themlar, who have been a close ally to all three of us. And I can vote one way or the other. Vote yes or vote no. I'm gonna vote yes, and we will be the strongest power in the galaxy. I vote yes. All right, the United JustCon Autocracy and the despotic empire, the Thelmar hegemony, have joined forces with the Galactic Empire. Awesome. Wait, what? Okay, it's still just, they've accepted it. So we've sent out their thing. Maybe they haven't accepted it yet, because I don't see their fleets within the Empire.
Debris analyzed.
They're associates. Why are they just associates? Like, what's the difference? They're gonna pause this, since we're doing all this diplomacy. The Themlar, let's go ahead and look in on the Themlar. You're considered associates to us. What is an associate status? Why can't we just invite you to the Federation? Oh, it even tells you what they'll vote. Whoever's in your Federation, what they'll actually vote. But it'll probably say it in here. Here we go. Has association status with the Galactic Empire. I guess that's like one step into becoming part of the Empire, or the Federation. I don't see what that means to us or to them, sadly. You know what I can do? Let's go to offer association. You gotta tell us what it is. We can offer them association status with the Federation. This will increase their trust by 0.5 each month for a maximum of 100. At no negative benefit to us. It doesn't cost us. I'm not going to do that because they hate us substantially and they won't accept. I'm a little surprised the Themlar won't accept an invitation to the Federation. I can make the invite, but the chances are they'll say no. I gotta rename that. Auspicious Compact. No, I don't like that name at all. Tell me I can rename our Federation somewhere. It's gotta be maybe under here. That's so bad. It's such a stupid name. I'm gonna call it like the Imperial Alliance or something cool, you know? Like, not whatever the dumbness that is. See, it says the name, but it won't let me rename it. Themlar haven't joined yet. Oh, we'll give them time. We'll give them time and see if they'll join eventually. It should be slowly increasing it. And we have Federation fleets now. So we have access, and I believe I can order these guys. Maybe I'm not president. Maybe that's what's going on, because that's a thing. That's actually a thing. You get to be the leader of the Federation. It like circles, and I may not be that leader right now. Though I issued the vote, so you think I would be. Let's give a poke through some of these buttons and see what we've got. All right, so none of that stuff. No, policies and edicts maybe. I thought there'd be like a new menu that would open up. But I don't see it. Factions, leaders, maybe leaders? That doesn't make sense though. No, it would be like, it's not planets or sectors either, so situation log? This is gonna change our victory condition too, because there's a Federation victory now. If win the game by having your Federation own 60% of all habitable planets, and we're up to, not even close, 25 out of 156. I mean, it's good progress, but we've got a ways. It'll increase a bit when we invite some of the larger groups, like if we can get the Nurians to join us in this shindig, we can offer them association status as well. And it just increases their benefit. Like, I don't see the negative for doing this. The JustCon will vote yes. It'll increase their standing with us. Let's confirm. I think this is how you build up. You build up to that, like, they'll say yes to being part of the Federation. But all right, so the vote is out. New vote. All right, so they've accepted the vote, right? The Space Command has voted to offer, so they've offered it. Now let's see, did they accept? Federation Association offer. We are glad to have this opportunity to work with the Auspicious Compact. It's the stupidest name ever. Oh, here we go. Here we go. We've got a button down here. Oh, I see now. Sorry for all you guys that are like Stellaris veterans and screaming at your monitors right now. Oh, thanks, sweet space babies. I could rename this stupid name. All right. What should we call it? Oh, crap, what should we call it? I'm thinking Imperial Alliance. Keep it simple. It was founded by the Empire, but we are an alliance of different empires. So the Imperial Alliance, it has thus been renamed. What is this? The Galactic Empire, member of the Imperial Alliance. That's us. And we are the Federation president currently. Federation ship designer. What? Oh yeah, that makes sense. We can make their ships now if we really want to make a Federation fleet. So I probably have, if I go under cruisers, no, maybe? I can use their technology, I think is what it is. So let's see like what their technology is. So a Federation fleet, do they have torpedoes? They have nuclear missiles that I can totally not equip there. Because none of us have torpedoes. Damn, okay, no torpedo technology for us. They do have nuclear missiles and plasma throwers though, which are new. I don't know if we'd use these, honestly. They're tier 1s versus our tier 3 weapons. I mean, other than to mix up the kind of damage we're doing, like plasma throwers do 90%, they ignore armor 90%, but they don't do very good shield damage versus our energy weapons, which, oh, they kind of do the exact same thing. What about nukes? Ignores armor. So if we want something that pierces armor, the problem is, wow, actually, damage from nuclear missiles, 30 to 50, right? With a 90 range. Our tier 3 weaponry does 80 range, but only does 35 to 56. That's not bad on damage. And this ignores armor, where this doesn't. There may be a case there for mixing in some nuclear warheads to the fleet. All right, so, you guys are now associates. The main fleet is falling back. Our construction ships don't really have anything that they can do. There's our main fleet. To the nearest system, which is the Clip system. Get repairs. Let's get you guys fixed up. We do have a few new people to the fleet. We've added a couple of broadside cruisers. Not broadsides, no. We added a couple, our Quintons, which I built one last night, and a couple of victories. So I think Tides of Justice, I think you're new. the Tauva and the Intrepid are all new Victory class. So congratulations, welcome to the fleet. Transmission trouble. While productivity is no longer declining on the planet, communications between the colony Polaris Prime and the capital on New Terra are breaking down. Senior officials on Polaris Prime are growing increasingly distant, and our clerks are complaining that even replying to simple directives is becoming an exercise in frustration. Either we just sigh and ignore it, which is not the Imperial way, or we deploy an administrative task force. Minus to happiness. It's gonna lower their happiness. Screw it. Get in there and fix it. That planet is becoming more trouble. Definitely not more trouble than it's worth. It's strategically important, but is what it is. Now, we were preparing for battle against the Predator clans and their allies. It's not really the Predators that I'm worried about, it's the fact that they've got so many allies. Our science ships should have mucho research to get done. Research projects in this system. I do have command of, no I don't. I don't have command of Federation fleets, these are just allied fleets. Who do we lose? Seriously? The last member of the 212th has fallen. Grand Moff Andrew Secreta has died. I was kind of hoping that if we were gonna have a rebellion on the Elegon planets, he would be there, but now he's passed away. Damn. That is sad times. All right. It is what it is. Let's go to the Propus system. There's some things that need to be taken care of, like we finally have somebody, one of the Predator people living on this jungle world, and we could build, because it has the Betharian stones, we're gonna get that power plant online. So, where's the Betharian power plant? Do we not have the technology for that? No way. Power plant. There it is. Requires a planetary administration. Oh, that's why I ordered up all those robotics. Those robotic units from Armco. How'd you guys like that intro, by the way, for Armco? Yeah, I had an animator put that together for me. Pretty fantastic. All right, really, we're just waiting then for... Give me a normal power plant here. We're waiting for these robots to finish building. As soon as they're done, we have enough population, we could upgrade this and actually be able to build the power plant. All right, we can wait. We'll get another power plant online, get you working there, since power is the resource that we're lacking. What do we got? Encounter in Crusade. We've encountered some form of alien vessel in the Crusade system, really? This strange object has been flagged as the Wawa Menace until further information can be found. You know what? Let's get into our research. Situation log. We've got a group of aliens who passed through our capital world. That worries me. It's a special project. Get it done. Research it. Tell me who they are, what they want. Construction is complete on Polaris Prime. What were we building on Polaris Prime? Oh, look at all the modifiers from that damn pheromone. It's getting crazy. It's getting absolutely crazy. Oh, we built a Temple of Purity up their happiness, since these guys kind of, they're not thrilled. They're not thrilled to be here because I built peaceful ones instead of, what was I thinking? What have I done? Even the robots are pacifists. Maybe that's just normal for robots. Indeed. At least they can't rebel, right? Right. We should take advantage of the mines. Let this continue to grow. What do we got? Okay, so there's a new offer going out.
Project complete.
Offer association status to the Menace? I don't know. I haven't researched who they are. Well, we got 86 days, and I'm assuming our special project has just finished. After successfully translating their language, we've established communication with the Quevaz Coalition. I did this because it would give us influence, and I wanted to know who they were. Whoa, bird people. What are they? They're explorers. Erudite explorers value exploration and discovery process above all other things. They will gladly trade for their knowledge they seek, but are not above taking it by force if necessary. You will not threaten our unity. Let's see what we think of these guys and where they're located. Try to get this out of our way. They're a new species we've never seen before. It's not showing up on here. This didn't update, so I have to look them up in the contacts list. The bird people. To be honest, I've already forgotten what they're called. There they are. They don't hate us too much. Where are you located? Up here? I probably need to unpause it so they show up. There they are, right there. Wow, the ballsy ones actually pushed into this territory? Ooh. That could cost us a lot. If they go to war with this ancient race. But it could give us an ally against the Republic up here. I'm gonna vote yes. Our empires grow, our influence grows. Interesting. All right, you've completed your research. Science ship. Kalstein, Commander Kalstein, I need you to continue to explore these worlds. Oh, there's still debris over here you didn't get. All right, we'll do that first. Then head in here and start surveying these worlds. I want to know what's there. We've got a hostile fleet. Space amoebas engaging one of our friendly fleets. I don't know why it zoomed in on this world. I wanted to see, do I share sensor data? We do share sensor data with our Federation allies. Excellent. All right, so let's read what we got going on. It appears that the crack team of administrators we sent to Polaris Prime in order to set things straight have been turned. Fortunately for us, their plot to do as little work as possible was, unsurprisingly, sloppily executed and easily discovered. Heads will roll, metaphorically speaking, of course, as our last recourse is to dispose of the local government and manage the colony's affairs from the capital. Ugh, it won't be pretty. Things are getting worse and worse on that planet. Worse and worse.
Construction complete.
We're trying to get these alliance affairs in order. All right, how many do we have? Can we upgrade this yet? Need 5 pops. All right, we need like 1 more to finish up. So they have accepted it, right? Their association status. So, man, the alliance is gonna grow really fast. Like, the Empire is gonna have influence over so much so quickly. I'm not gonna know what to do with myself. Okay, let's focus on finishing up a bit more of the research, actually. I want more of the influence standing. So let's do the Void Cloud research. It's only 100 physics. That's nothing. Look how fast this goes. As soon as that's done, let's grab this one. This is special projects for researching privateers. We need to learn more about the mysterious aliens who've been nicknamed privateers. Oh, I see. Okay, so these are just alien researches. Researching. Good. Get it done. Now, construction ship. We haven't gained any new territory recently, so I can't really use you.
Special project complete.
Void Cloud research completed. The Void Clouds are, as far as human researchers can tell, among the oldest entities in the universe. They seem to have originated just scant few billion years after matter, as we know first appeared. Oh, that's actually really cool. The tremendous forces of the young cosmos making something out of nothing. They would have been stars once, but were not. So they turned into void clouds? Explaining their apparent animal intelligence is more difficult, but the answers might lie in the abnormally strong electromagnetic fields that keep them together. Another product of their primordial beings, beginnings. It is not inconceivable that, given enough time, the circulation of its strange stardust and gravitational fields aligned at a flexible approximation of neural pathways. Moreover, the clouds seem to be receiving impulses from one another, if not outright communicating. Light years apart, quantum entanglement is suspected to play a role in this phenomena. We're gonna get a bunch of physics research. Cool. Totally worth doing. I think you guys were telling me a while back, do all the research, Shaq. Now I can do it, and it takes nothing but, you know, a couple of days. An in-game month is almost nothing. What are we doing for research right now? Robotic armies are about to come online to help us keep the peace. We're gonna have the Ministry of Benevolence once this investigation is finished. That's got a long ways to go. Wow, and then our new shield technology. We're gonna have to refit the fleet. That'll be fine.
Special project complete.
Pirates encountered. The vessels we have come across in certain systems are definitely capable of receiving and transmitting standard communication protocols. Visual indicators point to their culture being largely spaceborne, and some phenotypes have observed among them match no known planet-dwelling civilizations. Unfortunately, their crews are completely uninterested in civil discourse. What little we know, okay, they're pirates. They're deployable pirates, and we will wreck their faces. And I think we already have. There may be one group of pirates left, yeah, with a 4K fleet down in the south that we need to wreck. They're too close to one of our planets, so that's on the list of things to do. I really want to grow this sector. There's just no planets in between to connect this stuff. But we could use some of our influence to expand the fleets. Speaking of fleets, why are you guys not in a single fleet? Merge together. And you were supposed to join with the Imperial Defense Force, who's not in the Crusader system. Where Emperor's Landing?
Debris analyzed.
Come to Crusader system. If you're gonna defend anything, it's here, and we're gonna get you guys ready to go to war with the Predators. I think it's almost about time.
Debris analyzed.
Good, debris has been analyzed. I think our
Special
science ships have
project
just
complete.
wrapped up what they were doing. All right, begin surveying systems once again. Back to when we used to be explorers. All right, fair enough. It's old research from really early in the game. Less worried about it because most of those creatures aren't around anymore. What do we got? Federation Association offer. Oh, I didn't make the vote. Who is it? The Solarian Association with the Federation? This is like every group that's positive to us. They're inviting everybody. Solarian Nation's way up here. Although, yes. Oh, this is gonna be epic. So we're getting these groups together, and I have a feeling, it may have already happened actually, that there may be another Federation out there. If not, there will be, to counter ours. Yeah, the Araxo Stellar Republic. Who else is inside it? The Stellar Republic, obviously. So they're starting to form up their own alliance. So we're gonna have two major federations going to war with each other at some point. And there's all this territory up here nobody knows about. Interesting. Really interesting. I kind of want to send a science ship, like a really long distance science ship out here, finding new worlds to colonize, but that might be too far for what we're focusing on now. Why is this blue if it's unknown to me? The function of this alien space station is unknown. Oh. What? You have your orders. Go find out what that space station is. I want to know. There's just a mysterious one. Our science ship must have gotten within sensor range of it, but never like approached it. That's interesting.
System survey complete.
They've been given association status. Fantastic. So is this really working? Are they getting more likely to join the Federation? Opinion of us is +5. It needs to be higher. Their base is -50. It's probably because we're fundamentally different. Or well, xenophobes. I don't know why it's -50. Other than the whole slaving thing, which is only -10. We'll see what happens. Federation Association +10, slowly going up. We're just gonna have to give it time, see what happens. All right, so we're looking pretty good. I kind of want to go through. Our remote government of Polaris Prime is now firmly established. It has met with some success in suppressing the proliferation of the pollen-bearing plant Karin, as well as in eroding the community's acceptance of using it. No small feat considering the act is as innocent as smelling a flower. Interesting. Constant struggle with that damn planet. All right, you don't have enough population yet to get the Betharian power plant online, Properus Prime. We'll get there eventually. Polaris Prime, you just got so many problems. I'll go ahead and upgrade your ship shelter to a proper base of operations. What, starvation? Who's starving? Polaris Prime is starving. Probably because we don't have any farms at all. We have 0 farmland. There, go there, build. I don't even want to give you a farm. I don't want you to grow in population. I want you to have mostly robots. To be completely honest with you, I just kind of want robots. I guess I need some food. I also need to establish more star bases. You guys have talked to me about star bases. Are we maxed out on? No, we're not. Stored 23,000 total. We need to get more star bases online so we can produce more ships once we do go to war. The question is, where do we want to do that? Let's zoom out here and see the Empire. So Polaris Prime is centralized. Actually, Polaris Prime could be a prime candidate for a new starport. So let's go ahead and get one operational. Bangongi is the planet way to the south. Not a lot I want to do with you. I don't really want to give you... How you doing on food? +1? Let's get a research station here. Get a basic science lab online. Same with you. I know they're slaves. They're not going to do very well with the research, but it's better than nothing. I mean, might as well get as much of the bonus as we can. I mean, yeah, their ability to research is going to be absolute crap. Minus 75% because of slavery. I could emancipate him. I'm gonna do it. Just this pop. I wonder how his happiness will change. He could be a test case and see if his happiness goes up. Was enslaved -30. That's gonna take some time to heal those wounds, but we'll give it some time and see what happens. It's gonna be interesting. Because if I can do that with the research stations, we could get a nice chunk of research coming. Minus 25% due to happiness, wow. We're still getting 0.9 from the pop, so that's still half decent. And you're building a science lab as well, so we've got 2 coming in. Good, good, good. Going through the list, Planet Bob in the Clip system. Our closest border to the Just Con. Less worried about that now that I was at one point. We can't upgrade you. We're hurting the most on the biolabs, it looks like. Physics and biolabs, so go ahead and upgrade you. Why can't I upgrade? Planetary capital required. Can't upgrade you because you don't have enough. Where's the planetary capital? Here it is. Can't upgrade you because we don't have 10 pops, and I don't think we'll ever have 10 pops on this planet. Yeah. Oh, well, maybe. If we can clear out a couple of these spots. We don't have the tech to do that yet, but if we could, we'd be looking pretty good. All right, so this world is as good as it's gonna get for now. Got a lot of food coming in. We don't really need 4 food. Why don't we replace this building with a science lab then? Because it's maxed out. We don't need 4 food. Yeah, that's what we'll do. We shall do this. Going on, Escog in the north. One of the Predator worlds. I think this was the old Predator capital? No, Zeta always was. It was right next to the Predator capital. Got a lot of enslaved populations here. Planetary summary, +4 food. Don't need the +4 food. Kinda wanna bring on... We could help them with their happiness by building stuff like, I don't know, a monument to my awesomeness, the Imperial awesomeness. It's only 10%. They hate our guts. I don't think that's gonna help. Yeah, 10% will not push us over any kind of edge. Not really worth it. We will grab a science thing though. And we'll just swap you guys out. Since this isn't affected by the slave processing facility, it's not affected by who's running it, which is a little weird because you'd think you'd want to have like the main race running it. Anywho, That should work. We'll get a little bit more research coming in, keep our technological advantage. What are we going in for research now? So our robotic armies are finished. We can finally build those. That's gonna be awesome. But what can we build or research next? TIE bombers. This will unlock TIE bomber weapons. And the straight up TIE bombers. Now what are you good for? Large, less maneuverable TIE starfighter used for destroying large starships and pinpoint precision bombing. We could also get fusion missiles though. Or crystal infused plating, which goes into the A slot. We have a lot of those empty. That could be nice. Give us extra hull points, make our larger ships. 5% doesn't seem like much, but when you're talking about like a Star Destroyer, that's a lot of hull. That's a huge impact on hull. Though we're so heavily focused on fighter squadrons, I'm thinking TIE bombers are the way to go. It's a long research time. Defense stations would be nice, but I think TIE bombers will immediately impact the fleet in a really great way. Wow, plus 40% to combat speed for plasma thrusters. Ooh. And a better evade chance. Wow, that's really good. Oh, I don't know. Evade chance, better survivability, proper bombers. I'm gonna go with the evade chance because I'm sick of seeing this. Nah, bombers. Just do it. Just do the bombers. We've been using TIE scouts for ages. I kind of wish we would have gotten TIE fighters, but the TIE bombers would be really useful. What do you got? Survey system completed. Should be more missions, right? More areas to survey. Nothing? Oh, I have the details turned off. That would be why. We do have 2 possibly colonizable worlds out here. Survey the system. You know what? Better yet, head this way, survey these systems. I wonder, it'd be really hard to connect this, actually. There's just so much, like we could I was thinking we could colonize here, we could colonize here. That'd put our border somewhere around this area. Now I'd want to get this all connected though. So we'd have to put like a star base here to connect it all. But it would really grow the empire to the north. Anyways, sorry, I've had this open for ages now. Members of the local Emancipation Movement chapter appear to have successfully radicalized several Imperial slaves, strengthening the ranks of the malcontent slaves. That's fine. We will destroy that rebellion as soon as it really shows itself. Our remote governance of Polaris Prime continues to be a somewhat awkward but efficient arrangement. The council in charge has allegedly secured the loyalty of a faction of our armed forces on the planet. Why did we have to secure loyalty of our armed forces? How bad is the situation on this planet? Slash and burn. Apparently, they prefer staying indoors to breathing in the pollen. The remote government wishes to use these troops to mount an offensive on the flower, having them erect atmosphere purifiers and wiping the planet from all urban areas entirely. All right, get it done. Take those troops, burn that plant out. You don't have to eradicate it completely because, you know, maybe it'll be useful later on. We can use it as some type of governing agent that we could disseminate to some of our other less friendly planets. Just saying, I would totally plant those on Elegon if I had the opportunity, just to keep them all like a bit more docile. Very Imperial plan. Very messed up Imperial plan. Survey completed, fair enough. Now, how is our science ship on that deep space mission? We sent him way out. There he is, right there. He's in Themlar space right now. There is a world out there. We can build robot armies. I was gonna do that. How big is our armed forces on the ground here? Sizable. Oh, a robot army isn't a defense or an assault army, it's just an army. Cold and heartless killing machines designed only for war. They pursue their objectives relentlessly and are impervious to the shattering effects of poor morale that so often plague organic combat units. And they get a 20% veteran status immediately. Wow. We'll station, I just want some in the army. We're gonna station a couple of these on some worlds. On the Elegon, former Elegon worlds. Bring the robotic armies online. No, oops, I just canceled. My bad, wrong button. Kinda wanna see what they look like. One more world. We'll put one unit on every one of the former Elegon worlds, just to be on the safe side here. There we go. They take power, that's the problem. They take a lot of power, 0.4 per army. And that can add up very quickly. Very quickly.
Construction complete.
All right, construction
Anomaly
completed.
found.
Anomaly found. A small rectangular object on the surface of this planet is deflecting all scanning beams like a mirror. Our sensors are unable to determine its material composition. All right, Dr. Ketten, go ahead and finish your research. Find out what it is. 30% chance of failure with him. That's pretty high. So we are going through the worlds, preparing for war. We should probably order up some more ships. 20% reduction in fleet size due to the Federation. You guys warned me about that. But
Construction complete.
It's fine. We still have a huge fleet. New Terra. Spaceport. What should we build? We can build Federation. It was designed automatically but not upgraded. What do we want to design in this episode? We should design a new ship. Not saying it should be slave riots. Some elements of the malcontent slave faction have been gripped by the desire to hunt down. All right, they're rioting a little bit. Not super concerned. What should we make? Light interdictor. We haven't built any interdictors yet. I could do a Federation design. Would we want to though? Is there any point? Anti-strike craft or a mobilizer front, which is just utility slots like heavy weapons, medium weapons, light weapons versus point defense. Meh, weapons. We've got enough point defense for the smaller ships. And mobilizer back. She's a cool looking ship. I'm a little sad that it doesn't get some type of, like, let's auto design this, see what it gets. It's some type of special weapon where it can keep ships from moving fast or something like that, right? Like there's a special weapon slot on it. That'd be really neat. Kind of like the torpedoes on the Victory class. So we'll call it the immobilizer class. See, I have nothing to put in these. I haven't done that research. Now I kind of wish I had. Save it. And we'll build a couple of these. Now, if we make Federation designs, I wonder if the other races will build them. See, I'm a little worried about that. I don't really want the Federation using my designs. Or do we? Let me know in the comments below. Do we want the Federation fielding Star Destroyers, or do we want to keep that just us? Let me know in the comments. We've encountered a new race. They haven't been revealed yet, but we can do the research, and I don't see why we shouldn't. Let's go ahead and pick up, research this.
Construction complete.
Research both these special projects. Indeed. Oh, you've made it. You've made it. Now, what is it? What is it? Should we get closer to it? Alien mural. Oh, this is that research he was doing, our scientist. While conducting surface scans of Beatrix 2, science officer Ola Caton and the crew of the Dr. Terrace of the ISS Trident discovered, it was named after one of our doctors that I'm pretty sure has passed away. It appears to be an artificially carved slab of rock covered in alien writing. They have not detected any other signs of alien activity on the planet, and exactly how this mural came to be here is a mystery. We have a special project. Did we already have this project? Here's our scientist ship. I don't know if they're gonna fire you. I don't know if they're gonna be friendly and maybe contact you.
Complete.
Communication established with the Mudagon Merchant Guild. That was the research that we just did. Let's see where they're at. This is a new player on the galactic scene. I don't see them immediately unless they're farther north. We're largely unaware of what's going on up here. That's interesting. Let's continue. Whoa, why are you green? Oh, you're Here, these guys. We've made contact with this alien race that runs the space station. First contact with the Mutigan Merchant Guild. Well met, friends. I represent the Mutigan Merchant Guild, and let me be the first to welcome you to the Edroska system. Our organization consists of hundreds of independent Mutigan merchant captains who brave the spaceways in search of the next good deal. Our facility, you will be at our facility, you'll be able to trade away your excess minerals for energy or vice versa. Please contact us if you're interested in such an arrangement. That is fantastic. Well met. And you won't care if I colonize this world next to you, securing this. Right now, it doesn't really matter, but in the future, if we need to trade resources, having a place to do so would be really useful. Also, having a base of operations in case we get to war with the Huskos might not be bad. I like this plan, and I'm happy to be a part of it. I think this is going to be a place that we take over. Science ship. How do we do it, though? Do I just click you? Maybe? I would like to trade minerals. I would like to trade energy. You require opinion plus 50. How do we make them like us? They're actually considered a faction. All right, so let's go to contacts. You guys were called the Mutigan Merchant Guild. If we find you in here, can we? Other, here we go, trade group. Communicate. Oh, I guess I just have to trade with them until they like us. So I'd like to trade some energy credits. No, I don't want to trade energy credits. It's a terrible plan. I want to see if this ups their like of us. So let's do, I'd like to trade some minerals from some energy credits. Give me, trade energy credits for minerals. Now, I did it backwards. Trade, I would like to trade 4. We want energy, so let's trade minerals. I'll give you, let's see. I'll give you 1,000 energy, or 1,000 minerals for 1,000 energy. 2,000. Transferring the credits to you now. Excellent. Now, it did increase our opinion with us. Cool. Very cool. Because I want those strategic resources. I want to be able to trade for those, but they have to have plus 50 opinions. So we could keep doing this to get their strategic resources. We could do it smaller, probably. Increments would be better. And we could always use extra energy. What's our max? 13,000. Like, let's see if we do the small one, if it makes a difference. You got to do it in bulk if you want the plus 15. For the smallest one, you only get plus 1. We need 50. So we'll keep an eye on this. We should build this up, though. I want to see what these, what you get for these. I don't want to go too far. I want to stay over 10,000 minerals in case we do go to war. That's our war stockpile right there that we definitely need, so. Okay, we're going through the planets real quick. We were preparing for war. We were building a few new ships. I say we pick up some more of those. Wow, there's so many ships in our list now. It's huge. I say we pick up, obviously, an immobilizer class cruiser. Let's get 2 of those in the fleet. What's that for power? They're expensive. Armor 35. Hull points 1,600. Not much better than a victory class, to be completely honest. Interesting. Scientist gained a trait. Scientist Officer Ola Caton has leveled up and gained the trait of New Worlds. Good for him. What does New Worlds do? Research speed 10%. Excellent. Where is our science ship, by the way? Scan. Oh, you already have. You found another colonizable world? Survey the system. You have a powerful pop faction. You know, I'm starting to think that they're actually losing. Yeah, they're actually losing some of their attraction. It's still huge, but I'm not suppressing it. I'm not wasting our faction points. I'm letting these build up. We need them. All right. Are we ready? Are we ready to go to war? I think we're getting there. I think in the next episode, we're gonna go to war with the Predators. And I wonder what the Themlar will think of that. We've increased their opinion of us by quite a bit because of our Federation association. It's still minus 33. Here's what I need to know from you guys. What do you think about this invite to the Federation? What does it take to actually get people invited? Like, how do we get this number higher? It's still negative 32, and I'm not quite sure how to bring that up. So let me know in the comments what your advice is for that. I didn't know from the Senate. We've caught contact from another alien species. Whoa. They're Federation builders. Consist all sentient life to have a value and will seek to form a strong Federation to protect themselves and others from the expansionist empires. Not threaten our unity. Where are they located? Probably to the north. All right, we're gonna wrap up this episode because the next one is gonna be the war episode. Building up the fleet. We did a little bit of management. The next one we're gonna build up the fleet and we're gonna go to war with the Predator clans. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna stage, I think, at the northeast outpost, 01 here. We're gonna build on, we'll do it right now actually, grab a construction ship. We'll build a military station, which needs to be upgraded. So we are gonna end up upgrading something. Scroll all the way down. Our defensive platform, it's not much to look at, but it could definitely use some upgrades. No, you've got better weapons than that we can equip. We'll give you UV weapons and a nuclear missile launcher. And a minefield, nanobot. We're gonna do
Research
nanobot
complete.
repair platform, because it's just not that great for defense anyways. And we'll just resave it, the O'Hare system. That's unfortunate. And now we'll be able to build, since the northeast outpost, it's the planet that I renamed. We're actually gonna put a defense station out here.
System survey complete.
Where's my construction ship? Come out here. Build us a military station. And I want it within range of Escog. That way, if we do go to war and they do counterattack, at least we've got some type of defense station. And we finished our research. So next research is gonna be, they keep wanting us to do that gross gravitational sensors, and I keep ignoring it. Automated research. Automated science vessels could be nice. Oh, X-ray technology. Ooh, but we got reactors. All right, so here's the question for you guys. I'll probably put it in the vote as long as I remember. Antimatter power or X-ray lasers? Which way do we go? Each one is gonna take forever to research. So let me know in the comments below, and I will see you guys in the next episode when we go to war with the Predators. We're gonna finish this fight once and for all. The problem is they're gonna bring all their ships down to bear on us. It's gonna be rough. It's gonna be rough. When we go to war, do we have to? Yeah, see, this is who we're gonna. What are they gonna get out of it? I guess. Yeah, we can put like, we want open borders. We want them to secede a planet to the United Just Autocracy, so we don't have to manage it. Which no, I think the Empire actually wants to claim the territory that's here. So, all right, guys, see you in the next episode.